We are here to give an overview of the assembly and installation of the Quadivator blade. This is the 72-inch blade, but assembly and installation of the 60 inch is identical. We've laid out all the components already. We have the wear bar and the blade, the springs and the blade angle pivot, the hinge pole, the straps and the bumper pad, the forward push-pull section, the rear push-pull section, and the hitch plate. The first thing we're going to do is to install the blade angle pivot onto the blade. The angle pivot is now attached to the blade. This gap on the bolt heads is normal. They just go in until they bottom out and then are torqued per the manual. Now we're going to install the hinge pole onto the blade and attach it using the lift link bolt and nut. Now we're going to install the springs. The next step is to install the blade assembly to the front section of the push pole using the clevis pin and clip. Now we assemble the latch mechanism. We place our spring over the pin, then position the latch bar, placing the bottom of the spring into the grooves in the latch bar. We now attach the latch bar, making sure we have the right sequence of bushings and flat washers. So that's what it's supposed to look like. And this is how it operates to allow us to change our blade angle. Now we connect our forward and rear push poles together. It's just one tube inside the other. This particular installation is on a Can-Am Defender, so we already know we need maximum length. So we're just going to go to the first set of holes to give us that. If we did have a longer machine, there's an extension available that would go right in here. Just a bolt and a nut there and torque per the manual, then we're off to install the hitch plate. The only lock washer in the kit is used on the hitch plate, so make sure you got that. We have the hitch plate installed, and now to the bumper pad. We found a nice solid place on the machine for it to sit and made a rough measurement, but we're just going to install it finger tight until we do a test fit. There are 6 holes at the front end of the push tube and 4 sets of holes in the bracket to ensure you can find a suitable place to put it. So it is mostly assembled with the hitch plate, the push pole assembly, bumper pad, the blade assembly with the angle and pivot mechanisms. Next job is installation. We're actually going to remove the blade again just to make it easier to show what we're doing. So we've done a test fit, confirmed our bumper pad location, so we're just going to pull that out and torque it down. Now we're just around back here and we're going to bolt our hitch plate up to our trailer hitch. Now back around to the front, we've got our ratchet straps connected to the front end of our push pole, so we're just going to go ahead and tighten those up. So we've tightened up our ratchet straps. As you can see, the bumper pad is firmly against the belly. We're going to go ahead and tie up the ends of the straps now and reinstall the blade. Now we've reinstalled the blade, raised it to the full up position, and now we're going to install the wear bar. wear bar is installed and we've got our blade drop back down. I'm going to go around now and have a look at our angle pivot assembly. It's level and we've got sufficient ground clearance there. We're in the bottom mounting hole, which is where we want to be here with the clevis pin. Our ratchet straps are nice and tight. Our bumper pad is correctly positioned. And our next step now is to install our skid shoes. This blade will be used on pavement, so we've got the wear bar touching the ground. We're going to adjust our skid shoes so they're touching the ground as well. Our skid shoes are now installed, so the final step is to install our rope into the latch bar for changing our angle. And here we have the completed installation.